Hi everyone, it's Estyknits podcast, episode 19, and this is June 28th, maybe? June 28th. It's hot. It's very hot. That is the weather report. Hot, hot, hot. It's like 101 all the days in a row when you watch the news and watch the weather on there. So, we had just a few people join us, and I'm very happy about it. Bougie Knits, Little Knittive, and Sarah Gautreau. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Welcome, welcome. That's nice. So I had a good week. I got over my excitement over that Haps book and to take a nap. I was so excited. Just kidding. Okay, I finished the blue shawl. It is called Another Door Opens. There it is. It's really hot today, but I'm going to put it on just for you. I like it. See, you can see through it, so it's light. If it wasn't so hot, it really wouldn't be overly warm because it's light, you know. Isn't that pretty? And then the little purples in the bottom. I love this blue thing. It looks kind of oceany. I love that. Had a good time making this. And when I finished, I wasn't sure it'd be big enough, but when I soaked it in the water and then stretch it out and put it to dry, oh, it got huge. Then it was lovely big. I always forget that. You have to block things to make them be the finished product. I thought we're going to go see Johnny Mathis in a bit. He's that old singer from the 50s, you know, Just Because. And, he sang a bunch of famous things. He's really old, but he's still performing. Once a year he performs up here in Reno. So we're going to go see him in maybe a month, and I'm going to wear this because it's air-conditioned inside, and I won't look silly with this on. It'll look fancy to see Johnny Mathis. Oh, another song he sang was Look at Me, I'm as jumpy as a kitten on a string, or something. Those aren't the right words, but you know that guy. He sang romantic songs. He's a black man. Very nice. We're going to go see them. Okay, my next project I'm so excited about is Farmhouse. Isn't that pretty? They named it Farmhouse because it looks like a whitewashed farmhouse. They want you to make it in white. Of course, this one is sort of off-white, but I got white. They said white. I said okay. So I got some yarn that's called Snow Day. It is totally white. I got tons of it. And they wound it for me. I usually say, oh no, I'll wind it myself. But this time I said, heck yeah, I'll wind it. I'm tired of winding yarn myself. I don't have a ball winder and all that fancy stuff, so I put the skein around my neck and then just roll it up. Boom, 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 boom. Takes a long time. Cat attacks me, of course. So it's better if they wind it. And it was free. And this is as far as I've gotten so far. I see it has these cute little garter ridges. Every 10 rows of stockinette, it has 2 rows of garter. So it would have a nice pattern to it. And then the bottom is a big garter strip, and then lots of fringe. Oh, I like the fringe. I want that fringe. I just fell in love with that thing. I couldn't even sleep. Sometimes when I woke up and thinking about this farmhouse. That's how crazy I am for knitting. I'm not a little crazy. I'm a lot crazy for knitting. Crazy for knitting. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. It's just going to be so white and pretty. I've never owned a white thing, a snow white thing. So that'll be nice. Look forward to that. I finished my brother's hats, and they came out a little bit wonky, but I don't think he'll mind. They're up there on the head up there, right there. I can't. look in here and find my way. But you see the head up there. There it is. It's got the hats on it. They're all one on top of each other. They're just black and red. No fanciness necessary. I don't think for my brother he requires much. He's sort of a plain guy. So, I had fun. I saw on Ravelry that one of my friends on Ravelry, who's in my knitting group, was making this thing called the maple leaf dishcloth. And I looked, and she made hers in pink, which doesn't look like a maple leaf. And I don't know, but it had the cutest shape. I loved it. She's a good knitter. She made it look beautiful. So I looked around for cotton, and what I found was this stuff. So I made one. Here it is. And it's got this cute little tie. You do an I-cord and then sew it. There's that cute little maple leaf. If the blue wasn't there, if this was like orange or another brown, it'd look like a maple leaf. I have to make this again. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's called Maple Leaf Dishcloth. It's just plain. It has no pictures. I mean, there's a picture on Ravelry, but then when you get the directions, there's no pictures. But it's very easy to understand, and it was so fun. It was so fun. I'm not going to use it to wash dishes with. Good heavens. Or maybe I will. I don't know. It's just cute. It was just fun to make. It took about 2 hours, you know, to make her hour and a half. It was fun. I could get some more yarn in. I got the yarn. Where's that yarn? It's this stuff. It's discontinued now from Barocco called Love It. I have enough to make another one. I think I'll make another one. I have 2. This one will just have a tiny bit of blue and mostly have, see, there's orange in there. That would make a better maple leaf. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Make another one. Oh, let me take this off. It's really warm. Oh, wow. That's better. Oh, let me take this off. That is so pretty. That was just an old ball of vacation yarn I bought in Alaska on one of our vacations, and it lost the label and everything, so I don't know. I think it's merino, but I didn't know if it had anything else in it or how many yards. I didn't know. That's why I had to add the purple. It didn't. I could see the ball was getting smaller and smaller and smaller, but it needed more yarn for the shawl, so I put that purple in there. I would have put green if I'd found any proper green, but it would have to be bright emerald, and I didn't. I have some of that, and I don't know where it is. I can't find it. It's I have some bright emerald green someplace. I need to really search out my stash. There's another thing I want to find is some sock yarn in there that I know I bought, and I don't know where it is. It's purple and green and all different colors. It's Noro. I gotta find that. Well, I've been reading a book. I finished my book. Oh, it was good. LaRose by Louise Erdrich. She writes wonderful stuff. She wrote a lot of things. The Plague of Doves, The Roundhouse. Oh, she wrote many things before that. I've been reading her for a long time. Me and my friend Mim. Oh, Love Medicine, The Beat Queen, Bingo Palace. Bingo Palace was good. She writes about life as for modern day Indians and past Indians, you know. The life of Indians in modern day, mostly how they get along. And it's interesting, though. I mean, it isn't just about Indians, it's about people who happen to be Indian and their lives and everything. This was very good. And it's so big, it's so thick, because it has big print. I love big print books. You know, even if I was young, I know I'd like big print books. They're just so easy to see. I wish I could get more of those. So I finished my book, and I was looking around, and this book happens to be one of my favorites of all time. Of all time. I've read this 3 times. I'm going to read it probably 3 more before I pass away. It's my favorite book by Per Petterson. I believe he's from Norway. My favorite country in the whole world. He is so good. Such a good book. and a good writer. So I sent away for another book of his called I Curse the River of Time. It's funny. It is unusual. I love reading books by people from different countries. They think differently than Americans. It's interesting that way. You know, you get a little different slant on things. Although a lot of their life is exactly like here. They do exactly the same thing. My husband's opening the door for that bad cat of mine, and she just doesn't like closed doors. It's not that she wants to come in here, it's just she wants the door to be open. So this is good. It's about a man, and he finds out his mother's dying, and that's as far as I've gotten. So he went to visit her, so who knows what'll happen, and be about her life and his probably. But, oh, he's a good writer. Per Petterson. I think he's got his picture back here. That's no big deal. But there's his picture. Just a guy. I usually only read women authors. Because that's just those are the authors I like, women authors. But he's special. He's good. So I'm trying to think. That's probably about all I have for today. I like when they say about all. That is all. There is no more. I did want to start this, but then the white thing got my heart all a flutter. But I was starting on this. Isn't that pretty? It is Jujuy, where she gets these names, by Locatelli. She's from South America. Lovely. And how I was going to make it, was the first part, it's a 3-color shawl, this part, and then this, it has pink in it. And then this for the edging, which has sparkle. A little bit of sparkle. You can't see it in the camera, but it's got it. So these colors for this. Won't that be kind of pretty? Let's see. Like that. This yarn is very interesting. This one. It's got pink and gray and an off-white, sort of a cream. I love it. Add this to it. Oh my goodness. It looks nice. It looks nice. And then this has the lacy edging. Gray, dark gray. That's what I was making, and I was excited about it. I was happy. And then I saw the white thing and went, I gotta have it. So I'm a flibberty gibbet. I'm flighty like that. Another knitting project can steal my heart away in the middle of knitting something else. Crazy. And then, of course, on top of all that, I stopped to do this, you know. But you know, when you're making big projects like shawls or sweaters, a little project that ends quickly is so refreshing. It is so refreshing to have something done in an hour or so. So that's why I want to make another one. I love my big long shawls. I love shawls. I'm a shawl wearer. But I like these little projects too. Socks also. Socks take so long. It's nice to have a small project on hand. Alright. Well, since I put out 2 last week, I guess 1 shorty this week is fine. Alright. I love you, ladies. Bye.